Hello there and welcome to another Speedy Clark episode. So tonight's the big one. We're gonna be unboxing the Huawei Mate 10 Pro, which is my new phone. So I'll take you into that more detail. So Christmas present to myself. So where are we? Oh, look at that. Check it out. Check it out. So I've currently got the Honor 7, and as I've mentioned previously, I've had this phone now for 2 years, and because of the increased activity that I'm now doing on YouTube, social media, cameras, you know, I'm basically needing one device that can cover everything. So one device that will allow me to make my phone calls, music, streaming, filming, uploading, editing, everything on the one device rather than having multiple. So there was a couple of options and I basically narrowed them down to the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. Now, the reason why I have went for this is in terms of specification. Between the Samsung S8 and this, there is very little in it. There are some things that the Samsung will do very marginally better, but the price difference between the two of them and for the specification of phone, this is actually one. This is actually one. So this phone retails at about £699. Now, I don't mind talking about personal information. So I'm with Three. I've been with Three for a very long time, a good 5 years now, and I like their services. Contract providers, mobile phone providers, you know, it's a very personal thing depending on your location, signal, etc., and what you're actually after. But what I get from Three is unlimited, pretty much unlimited everything, and that's the data. The data is the biggest thing for me. So I've found that I haven't been able to get the same services from Vodafone, O2, etc. Nothing wrong with those companies. I have used them in the past and I do rate them. For example, Vodafone does have better signal in various areas than what Three does. But however, what I can get out of Three far, you know, outweighs some of the disadvantages in terms of signal loss. So for example, at my house, I have to have a home hub plugged into my broadband hub that gives me a full-on signal within a 100-meter radius, because for some reason I'm in a 2-mile black spot area where I don't get a very good signal. I do get a signal, but it's not fantastic. Whereas with Vodafone I would have almost a full signal, but that is the only hindrance, so not a big issue, especially the fact that Three gave me a free hub. You know, and boom, it fixed the problem immediately. And as I say, anywhere else, I haven't really had an issue. They are a good provider in my opinion. So basically, for this £699 phone on Three with unlimited data, etc., like 3,000 sorry messages, 2,000 minutes to same network, and like 600 minutes to anyone. It's cost me £42 per month, which I think is very reasonable. So, and that's over 24 months. So, you know, I can hand it back and change it at any time, but I won't bother. I haven't had to previously, so why bother doing it again? As I said, the Honor 7 has lasted me the 2 years and been exceptionally good. I've still been using it today, so it's good. Photograph quality is good. But I'm just obviously upgrading now to this. So I'll go through the unboxing process, let you know what's in the box, and we'll get it charged up because I think it'll need charged, alright? Oh, nice. Very nice box. Very nice box. Check it out. So this phone is glass, and it has 3 cameras in total. It has a front facing 8 megapixel camera. It has 2 rear facing cameras, 1 color 12 megapixel and 1 monochrome 20 megapixel. Has obviously the flash, the lights. Also has a little infrared thing, so you can use it as a remote control for here. I have done my research in this phone, so even though I haven't turned it on, I do know the speaker system external is very good. The only, if I was to have a gripe about this phone, my gripe is this here, alright? So basically there is no headphone jack. You have to plug in the headphones that come with the unit straight in. Use Bluetooth headphones or plug in an adapter. So I'm probably going to upgrade to Bluetooth headphones because I think plugging into there and the fact that you charge it etc from there, I think it's just asking for a bit of a problem. So I will get some Bluetooth headphones for the unit, but you know, it's not really that big a deal. It's not a problem. Bluetooth headphones would be better anyway, so that's cool. So do we have any power? Nope. So I'm gonna need to charge this bad boy up. Now let's see what else comes in the box. It's a very nice box actually, really very nice. Okay, so this is the little adapter for standard headphones. Here we have USB connection cable, just standard, and here we have the headphones, which I probably won't really use. I will get another set of headphones. Now this bad boy here is super duper charger. So basically this will fully charge the phone in 50 minutes. So it's a fast charging unit, that's why it's so bulky here, and this will fully charge the phone in 50 minutes. So if you do switch between phones and devices, do not use this to charge up anything else, only use it for the unit it's designed for. Alright, so but I do like the simplistic design. It is very nice, and I do like the box. You know, a couple of years ago, Huawei and Honor, basically the same stuff. You know, they were not seen as a premium product or not viewed as a premium product, even though the stuff's good. And now that they're actually outbreaking into the market, I mean, the specification on this phone is just unbelievable. It's got 128 gig storage. Now I cannot plug in an additional, unless I plug in a mini USB here for storage, I can't actually plug another card in. So basically you are stuck with 128 gig storage space, but that's okay, 128 for me is more than enough, to be honest, because I'll just upload everything to here anyway, so that's absolutely fine. Oh, got some messages coming through. 6 gig of RAM, and it's super fast performance. So again, I know this through doing my research and also watching some YouTube films, which I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and I'm also going to thoroughly recommend this phone. As I've said, the Samsung S8 does a couple of things possibly a little bit better, but this unit also does a couple of things better. For example, the battery life on this outshines pretty much anything else that's on the market, which is really very good. And in terms of camera quality, etc., and the options you get, it's really very good. So awesome. So it comes with an awesome rubberized casing, and we've got the little widget to change over the SIM card. So my Honor 7 uses a micro SIM, and this is a micro SIM, so it's just a case of transferring the SIM card over. So it's fine. So I'll get all this put together. let you have a look, and we'll get it on charge, and I'll get everything transferred over, and I'll go through the specification in a bit more detail. Okay, so we've got the Huawei Mate 10 Pro charging up, so I'm going to go through some of the specifications. Because the specification list is so huge, I'm going to read it off the screen, okay? So, you know, I know that's quite an easy thing to do, but, you know, my memory is terrible, alright? So basically the phone was announced in October 2017. It was released in November 2017. I've just picked it up. It does have a single or dual SIM capability. As I've said, you can't put an additional memory card in, but you can plug a small USB device in with additional memory. But it does come, for the Pro version, which is the version I have, it does come with 128 gigabyte of storage, which for me is more than enough, and I believe it's more than enough anyway, to be honest, before you need to get into the realms of actually looking at having a laptop. The Pro version, again, 6 gig of RAM, which is really very impressive. The screen size is 6 inches. Now, it is glass and aluminium, a bit like the Samsung SA, which is really very nice. The other thing I like about the Huawei or Honor phones is they already come with the scratch resistant screen protector on, so you don't have to faff around and try and get the air bubbles out on your own. It has a very nice rubberized back and side cover, which I put on. The phone is water resistant, so if you're to accidentally drop it in a sink and it got caught in a heavy rain shower, it's absolutely fine, but don't go diving with it on, certainly. So no, very, very good. So it is IP67 certified dust and water resistant. It's actually water resistant up to 1 meter for 30 minutes according to the specification here. Now the resolution is 1080 by 2160 pixels at 18:9 ratio, 402 ppi density, which is very good. Now it comes with Android 8 Oreo, which is again really very good. The chipset is Silicon Kirin 970, and the processor is exceptionally impressive. So it's octa-core 4 times 2.4 gigahertz Cortex A73, which is that's just it's off the chart in terms of performance. So you can actually get a keyboard that will plug into it, and you can also plug it into your TV and effectively use it as a laptop. So it's got the fingerprint sensor at the back, if you want to use that for your lock. It's got unbelievably and many excellent features on the phone, which are too numerous to go into, but what I can say is it'll do everything that the top phones on the market will. Now, I've got nothing against Apple and iPhones, etc. A lot of my friends have Apple products and they rate them, and I've seen what they can do on them, and I think it's really very impressive. But for me personally, and it's just my personal opinion, I use many different products. So GoPro Hero cameras, like my laptop, I've got my PC, my desktop, and using an Apple phone or an iPhone, you know, iPhone rather, flitting between them all is a nightmare in terms of applications and downloads. I find it easier just to use the PC and Android, and I think iPhones are just overpriced and overrated, if I'm being brutally honest. Not hating, just saying, but you know, not my cup of tea. So that's it for me. So I'm an Android person and a PC as well. Alright. So as soon as this bad boy's charged up and I get the SIM cards transferred over and I get it set up, I'll see how easy that is. Then I'll go through some of the features. Now it does have an exceptionally good camera, as I've already said a couple of times, where it recognises aspects, and it's got like intelligent smart dynamics, you know, where it assesses its surroundings and knows when and where to take the best pictures. Video camera is great. It's got some really cool options where you can say cheese and it'll automatically take your photo, or you can click your finger and do some kind of movement and it'll automatically take your photo. So yeah, it's pretty impressive, to be honest. All right, so I'll go through some more of the processes as soon as we've got some power in this bad boy. All right. Okay, so we've got the Mate 10 Pro up and running and set up. So as you can see, so pretty fast, pretty quick, and very, very good camera quality. So I've got Facebook going on, pretty quick at loading up. So yeah, nice. Scrolls really well. Instagram. Oh, nice. Giant Rain. Nice bike. So, as you can see, it is quite an amazing phone. I'm really very impressed. There has been a little bit of a gap since the earlier film, so let's see, LinkedIn, see, look how quick that's opening up. And we've actually had some internet connection issues because of the weather and the snow, etc. So, yep, pretty impressive. I am very happy with this phone. I'm glad it's been purchased and I have it on contract. So I do thoroughly recommend the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. It is pretty good. I did have a couple of issues on the initial installation, and for some reason it was when I was connecting to my Wi-Fi hub, there seemed to be conflict between mobile data and the Wi-Fi. So I actually powered off the phone and my hub, and that seemed to do the trick. So gallery here, so let's have a look at some photos. So this is me from mountain biking, so check out the photo quality. I don't know how well that'll come through in the filming camera, but pretty amazing. Pretty amazing photo quality. So let's just see, go to camera. So, and there's absolutely loads of options, yeah. Loads of options. So, if you're looking for an absolutely amazing smartphone at a competitive price, in my opinion, this is better than the Samsung S8. And the reason being is because, not just because of performance, because there are aspects of the Samsung S8 that outperform this phone, but in terms of the overall performance for the Mate 10 Pro versus the cost and the cost of the Samsung and the performance difference, this in my opinion is a better phone. It's got a couple of cool apps that come as well called Quick, so you can do film editing on the go, which is really very nice. So create a new video, yep. So awesome, yeah. So I do thoroughly recommend this phone. Again, not sponsored in any way. Purchased this with my own money under contract with 3 mobile network. Again, mobile networks are personal choices depending on where you stay and signal availability. But I like 3 because I've got unlimited data and I can basically do what I want. With this phone here, the Mate 10 Pro, which is a £700 phone, on the 3 contract with unlimited data, I am paying £42 a month. I paid a £46 initial first payment and then £42 a month. That may seem quite a lot, but in the grand scheme of things for this phone and completely unlimited data, it is very good, and you can plug this in, use it like a laptop, plug it into your TV, and yeah, it's really very good. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I do recommend this phone if you're struggling to decide what to get. Alright.